Damn, 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 y'all. I tell you what, boy. Kayla Harrison already looked bad, but damn, this weight cut made her look like just butt ugly. I'm talking about ass ugly, ass ugly. I mean, man, like her face. I mean, man, just look at Kayla Harrison's face after this weight cut. You could mistake. Kayla Harrison looked dead. Kayla Hype Job Harrison looked dead on this damn scale. She looked dead as hell. And you have to look at this. You really got to look at this, and you got to tell yourself, ask yourself why. Okay, why is Hype Job Harrison? Why in the hell is she cutting so much weight to get into this weight class? Why is she doing that? Why is she doing that? Well, I'll tell you why she's doing it. I'll tell you why she's doing it. She doing it because she did not want to face the problems in the PFL. I don't care what anybody say. I don't care what anybody do. Kayla Harrison ran from the PFL. She ran from that smoke. They were going to pay Kayla Harrison a lot of money to fight Chris Cyborg and to have a rematch with Larissa Pacheco. They were going to pay a lot of money. Kayla ran from that. And it's crazy because the woman walk around over 180 pounds and she's got to cut so much weight to get down to 135. Hell, when she did judo, she fought in the 170-pound division and she's cutting all of this weight to get down to 135 to be a weight bully. And folks, come on, call it like you see it. That's what she is. Kayla Harrison is a straight up weight bully. But see, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Let's just say, hypothetically, if Kayla Harrison is victorious, okay? If she's victorious, I tell you, she's not going to be the champion long. She ain't gonna be the champ long because Kayla Harrison, she's going to lose that belt on the scales. She's gonna lose it on the scales. Guys, there's no way physically that she can continue to make this weight cut. She can't do it. Her body's not gonna allow it. Guys, you look at this. I mean, look at this on the screen. I mean, damn, it looked like Kayla Harrison. I mean, just look at this, man. She's like a damn zombie. I mean, she look, she reminded me. Y'all remember Mortal Kombat when Shang Tsung used to take them souls? He would say, "Your soul is mine," and he would take the souls. I mean, sort of like this. Like Shang Tsung hoist them up and rip the soul out their body. That's Kayla Harrison. That's what she looked like right there. Like, folks, this weight cut, this is probably one of the worst weight cuts I've seen in MMA. Probably hands down one of the worst weight cuts I've ever seen in mixed martial arts. It's bad. And so now, how does this play in? How does this work for Juliana Pena? Here's the thing, okay? Juliana Pena has a chance. She's got a small chance. There's a window with this weight cut. You see, when a weight cut of this magnitude happens, there are two organs in the body that take the brunt of the pressure of this weight cut, and that's the kidneys and that's the liver. Okay? The kidneys and the liver, they're severely taxed. And the liver is going to get rid of toxins, and the kidney is going to get rid of just waste that's floating around in the bloodstream. Well, when you get rid of all your fat, because there's not an ounce of fat on Kayla Harrison right now, get rid of all your fat, the body begins to start to, tear through some of that muscle to get the nutrients that it needs. Well, that muscle tissue is hard to break down, and some of those fibers, it's got to go out through the kidneys. It's crazy. It puts a strain on the kidneys. And therefore, your livers are in overdrive, getting the toxins out of the liver. So your liver and kidneys become severely compromised. If Juliana Pena can land a well-placed body kick to the liver, she can get Kayla out of there. If she can land a well-placed kidney shot, she can get Kayla out of there. Kayla's body is severely compromised. Okay, and if you can't see that her body is compromised, something wrong with you. She's severely compromised. Like this weight cut, probably I know for Kayla was hell, and trying to get those. I think Kayla probably was trying to get weight off all the way up until the damn weigh-ins. She had to. The way she looked, this girl had been draining herself and draining herself. I mean, for a long time, and that kind of weight cut definitely is problematic. Even after Kayla Harrison hydrates and eats, there's going to be a setback. Okay, her body isn't going to shake the effects of all of that. Not before fight time. Okay, so her body's going to be in a severely weakened and compromised state. It is. Juliana Pena got to take advantage of that. But what she's going to have to do, she's got to take Kayla into the deep waters. And she has to, okay, make Kayla use her stamina from round one to round five. If Juliana Pena could do it from round one to three and take Kayla in the deep waters, drag her into those deep waters, Kayla Harrison, she ain't gonna want to wrestle. She's not gonna want to do takedowns because that expends a lot of energy. She ain't gonna want to do that. Kayla Harrison will go into survival mode. Straight up. She'll go into survival mode. Hands down, point blank period. That's what she'll do. But Juliana Pena, it's gonna be hard for her to win this fight. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be tough. And the reason why I say that it's so tough for Juliana Pena to take this one, I'm pulling for Juliana because I can't stand Kayla Harrison's ass. I can't stand her. I can't stand her, and I hope Juliana Pena whooped his ass. But in reality, Juliana Pena got to deal with Kayla Harrison, and she gonna come in over 170. She's gonna come into that fight damn near over 170 pounds. Okay, Juliana Pena, she might come in at 145. Okay, like literally, they in two different weight classes completely. Okay, Kayla Harrison is a physically bigger person than Juliana Pena. She's a physically bigger person already. Bone structure, she's already bigger than Juliana. Okay, so she's gonna have a weight advantage. She's gonna have a strength advantage. Okay, she won't have a cardio stamina advantage, but she's gonna have that advantage. And then, the moreover, you got to deal with the referee. And I believe that this referee is going to highly favor Kayla Harrison. Then you're dealing with Dana White because Dana White, out of his own damn mouth, said the fight that I want to see next is Kayla Harrison versus Amanda Nunes. So now you've already got Dana White pushing that narrative. So that's done. She's got to deal with that referee. She's going to have to deal with the officials. If the fight is even close, if it's 3-2 or if it's 2-2 going in around four or going five, Kayla Harrison gonna win the fight. Hell, I even think if Juliana Pena up 4 rounds, 3 rounds to one going into the fifth round, I still think that those judges they're gonna give it to Kayla if it go to decision. Juliana Pena, realistically, y'all, she's going to have to stop Kayla Harrison. She's gonna have to stop her. Like there's no way around this. She can't get around this. She is going to have to physically stop Kayla Harrison. She's gonna have to do it. Okay, if she's not able to stop Kayla Harrison, I don't think she'll be victorious. It's too many. There are too many things going against Juliana Pena in this fight. See, if it's just 1-1, like she's fighting her versus Kayla, and they're fighting on an even playing field, I would say Juliana Pena she's got a chance. But this is nowhere near an even playing field. You see, you have one person that's got all the advantages, and one person that's got all the disadvantages, and that's just what it is. It's what it is. One person got all the advantages and one person got all the disadvantages. Who you think got the disadvantages? Who do you think? And I'm not giving Juliana Pena a pass or a ploy because she's a tough fighter. And I know Juliana Pena going to bring it with everything she got. But even Juliana Pena at the press conference, it's called a weight bully. So she already know what it is. She already know what it is. She already know what's going down. Juliana Pena know, and she's not going to run away from the challenge. But Juliana Pena know that it's going to take a lot for her to win this fight because she's fighting all these other entities, not just Kayla Harrison. Because when you got the boss of the company, he telling you this is what I want. Okay, I guarantee you, Dana White don't want this girl to be champ. He damn sure don't want to see a Nunes and Pena trilogy. Dana don't want to see that because Amanda Nunes annihilated Juliana Pena. She annihilated Juliana. Dana White don't want to see that again. Many fans don't. Even more of the fans are thinking, you know what? Juliana Pena need to win this fight. I mean, Kayla Harrison need to win this fight so we can see Amanda versus Kayla. Like, even more fans want to see that. You know, I don't know, man. I actually do feel a little bit bad for Juliana. I do, just a little bit. Now, I don't feel bad for Kayla Harrison. I don't feel bad for her because you had smoke in the PFL. You had it, okay? They were going to pay you an ass load of money to fight Larissa Pacheco again. They were going to pay you an ass load of money to fight Chris Cyborg, and you did neither. You chose to come back, okay, to the UFC. You chose to go to the UFC where you can sit there and weight bully people at a weight class that's 2 divisions lower than your own weight class. I don't care how you slice it and dice it. Kayla Harrison and Juliana Pena, they're not in the same weight class.